That's a bit weird. Welcome, guys, to another episode of the Ghostoul Podcast. This week, it's nearly Christmas, and I thought I'd bring the fun, but I'd also bring the knowledgeable. We have the awesome Neil and John from Paraletic Activities.
How you doing, pal?
All right, Mickey.
Oh, mate.
I called you Mickey.
How are you,
now,
boys?
I'm calling you Mikey now.
Yeah, you've called him 3 different names in 5 minutes. Mickey, Mikey, Michael, Mackie, Big Mackie. The list is endless.
I answered to all of them. It's fine. Don't worry. So, how you boys been? You been all right?
You can go, Neil.
Yeah, I've been sound, mate. I just want to break up for Christmas now, you know what I mean? All the bloody work
nearly
and
that.
all that.
Nearly that time, innit?
It just creeps up on you, you know what I mean? When these Christmas songs start coming on the radio at like end of November. Well, we had a Christmas FM on Halloween at our work. I felt like strangling some people, I didn't tell you. So I was turning into a fucking witch. But yeah, I'm just I want a break, you know what I mean? I like it for the break, Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas comes round so quick. I've still got turkey in the fridge from last year.
Jesus Christ.
It's gone like that.
I ain't doing yours this year, you know?
It's
yesterday.
It's crazy. It's next week.
I know. It's unbelievable.
It's like, wow, then it'll be New Year and it'll be gone and we'll be back to cold with no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a certainty, That's a certainty.
Yeah.
But it's a good time for ghost hunting, Mickey. You know, it's dark at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So you can actually go out and do a spooky video at 3 in the afternoon and be home for I'm a Celebrity, even though it's finished.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Don't worry about it.
I did that once with Mark Williams. He went to Devil's Bridge near like where he lives and that. And we went out, we met about 3 o'clock. I was back home by 6. It's so lovely. It was pitch black at like, I don't know, 3:45. And yeah, it was brilliant. I love them like that. So
That's
good.
Right, mate. Like you say, we'll tell you what, we're doing an investigation, yeah. We'll set off at 8 at night. Hopefully it gets dark by 9:30. You know what I mean? But now you can go out after tea time. The chase is still on the bloody telly. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah. Bradley Walsh is still on the telly, and you're there calling out for ghosts in an abandoned wood.
No, it's good. You can get home actually get some sleep. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Right from 4 a.m. Yeah.
Oh, man. I shivers thinking about it.
Shiver me timbers.
Oh, it's coming in summer, boys. Right, so we've got Tracy in the building all the way from Australia. Good morning, Tracy.
Good day, Tracy.
Well. What time is it there?
It's around 6ish, I think. 6 a.m.
It's about 4 or 5 a.m.
10 hours behind, isn't it?
Mm.
A.m.
Yeah, ours went back. Their clocks went forward, so we gained another 2 hours or something.
That is dedication right there.
It's dedication. Yeah, every thing I do, Tracy's there. So big up, Tracy. Yeah.
God bless you.
There's always one legend in every group. There's always one legend.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah. Hello, Tom. Hope you're good. Mr. Ali, how are you, sir? Hope you're all well. We have Lorian as well. What's your puddings? Christmas puddings.
All right,
but which one's a Christmas pudding? You know.
Yeah, probably the fat one. Gotta be out, John.
Abuse. Disgraceful.
I know.
Carl Hutchinson. Hello, sir. Hope you're well.
All right, Carl.
Evening, Carl. Remember meeting Carl?
I remember meeting Carl. I've been watching him on Nick's Party show.
Oh yeah.
He takes out for Nick's Party now. He does.
Well, we're going to see Nick's Party on Sunday.
Oh, no, we am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing a stand-up show in Nottingham.
Doing a stand-up on the piano.
Yes. Of course he is.
Actually, he's going to do a sit-down show. I think.
Stand-up on the piano.
He's not the fittest, bless him. But I remember seeing Carl at Paracon.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
And we was talking about that was when we first came up with Paraletic Activities.
Yeah.
And he says, just be careful. Yeah. We have done. Yeah. Thanks, Carl. Yeah. Thanks for the info.
Yeah, Carl's on next week. So and
Oh,
Ali
good.
is as well. So it should be
Oh
a
yeah,
good show.
nice.
Yes, Mickey. 6 a.m. We have daylight savings, and it's not dark until 9 p.m. So yeah,
Yeah.
Australia. You can have a beer while watching us.
Well, you know, we'll toast to that.
Yeah. Bit of Elvis juice. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Can't see the lads on YouTube. They're not in shot. That's because you're watching the new portrait version. If you come out, there's two on the channel. It's a weird phone version and also the traditional landscape that YouTube have. That's why. Squeezed together. Yeah, you just get the middle of your screen. Yeah.
Well, Neil's just given me an early Christmas present here. I don't know if you can see this, Mickey.
Is that chocolate?
Yeah, just chocolate bar, yeah.
Oh, I love old cunt chocolate. It's the best chocolate.
That's what it sounds like. He shouldn't have.
God, I feel old. Yeah, Carl feels old all them years ago.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So, boys, who is the real John and Neil, and how did you come up with the name of Paraletic Activities?
Carry on, John.
Well, it all started. I was with Wentry Paranormal when it first started back in the day. I think it was about 2017, 2018.
Oh, wow.
And I got booted out because I didn't take it seriously enough, you know. And so the good one, sling your bloody hook. So I did. And then because I work in pubs in the job I do, I'll go to a load of old coaching houses and stuff like that. And it's like the first thing I ever say is, you know, I'm John, I'm here to do your sign writing. How old's the pub? Is it haunted? And can I go down your cellar? That was always my introduction. So when I mentioned to Neil and Luke and Nige back in the day, I go, listen, shall we start a YouTube channel? My daughter goes, no, not a chance, you're too old. But we proved her wrong in the end. We proved her wrong. And so I goes, well, what should we call ourselves? Should we call ourselves Booze and Booze? Or should we call ourselves Paranormal Isles? Because of the pubs we go into. Because it's all about haunted history of pubs and stuff like that. Or what about Paraletic Activities? And we all got the thumbs up in a pub. Yeah. And it kind of started from there. And then we just kind of like just started to go out and doing our own investigations. But we always wanted to do it. Take a beer with us, like a craft ale or something like that, and do a little beer review at the start, and then do the investigation. We'd only ever have the one. It was, you know, a bit of a taster, just something different. You know what I mean? And then it escalated, and that, you know, we'll go to some haunted pubs and get the history and all that kind of thing, and you know, have a laugh. That was the main thing. Because when I was doing it before, it was a bit more serious. When you go on to kind of public events, it's a little bit more serious. Well, I can't be serious, and he definitely can't be serious, you know. So we thought, well, what's the best energy we could bring to an investigation? And we thought laughter, and it has worked. We've had some really good results.
See, if you think about it, if you like organise a paranormal event and nothing's happening, and people have paid good money to come to a panel, and they don't know enough about paranormal, they think like ghosts to be jumping out on them and all that crap. You know what I mean? You need somebody to break the ice and keep them entertained, basically. Yeah. So they've got value for money. And that's basically what we used to do. Yeah, you know it's like, I mean? And they used to enjoy the night, but nothing's happened.
We took a group to we had a group going around Guyscliffe Mansion, didn't we? Mm-hmm. And nothing happened for the 5-6 hours we were with them, but they said they had the best night ever because me and him had them in stitches. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because there's no activity, so we kind of like, we brought our own sense of activity to the evening, not fake anything, not create anything, just hopefully if anything happened, it would have been a bonus. But they said to us, the message the next day, didn't they? Some of them said, do you know what, that was one of the best nights I've ever had.
Yeah,
because they had such a bloody good laugh.
I mean, going on about Paraletic Activities as well when we first started, we Kelly J. Ellis was working with Neil Packer.
Oh yeah.
He offered to, said, do you want to come on our live stream? So I mean, him sitting in the garden while
drinking,
our first one, like nervous, like, and it was superb, wasn't it, John?
Yeah.
And Neil Packer's messaged him. He says, "You fancy coming to work for us, like, you know what I mean?
Work for us?
Well, you know what I mean.
Get paid, Neil.
Well, we should have been paid, John. Should have been paid.
Yeah.
You know. And so you want to come on like a podcast with us, like, and as Haunted Antiques, and that's what we did, like, and that really kicked us off, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To what we're still doing it now. So
yeah. 2019 was our first podcast.
Yeah.
And we're still doing it now. And we don't have any guests on anymore.
No.
We just talk shit for hours, for an hour. Do you know what I mean? But we always kind of link in the paranormal and horror and all. Because I love all my horror. And we link it all in together. We do it like, we class ourselves as like Vic and Bob, but paranormal style, or Wayne's World from the 90s. Paranormal show kind of thing. So we enjoy doing it.
Spoof guests on.
See, I like your concept when I was on your show. It's not just about the guest. You have your things that you do about your beers at the beginning, your quick fire round at the end, etc. And it's just mix it up. It's not, obviously I do like normal podcasts. Some people find it boring, each to their own. But you guys bring something different, which is why I think you're still going with it. And I like that. Probably.
We've just done a recording before we came on here.
Yeah.
And it was a bit different because we had a celebrity had passed away, and he was I don't know if you remember the film American Wealth in London.
Not really.
Brian Glover,
I know the film, but yeah.
Oh, you need to watch the film, Mickey. It's up there. I mean, I've even got the T-shirt on. Look, Slaughtered Lamb.
Oh, like he's repping it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got it from my birthday off Russ. And Brian Glover, our spirit guide, Deadhead. He went beyond the veil and got me a message from Brian Glover. I don't know why we just do it. We do it for shits and giggles, I suppose. We have a laugh. But obviously we had it with the paranormal and that and everything. And so it's great to come on a show like this and actually talk a bit about the paranormal and just enjoy it, I suppose.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I think I've been on public events and they've been dead as anything, and like no one wants to talk, and it's just like, wow, I'm sat there, I'm falling asleep. It's just so boring. Carl says there's time to be serious, but you have to have a laugh, etc. It helps build the energy. Well, that's why I think, and I have had a bourbon or two after an event.
Yeah, Neil loves a bourbon, especially in his coffee. You want about the?
I'm sure he means a drink. Yeah, bourbon. However you say it. Yeah, bourbon.
Yeah, I love a bourbon. I love a bourbon as well.
Yeah,
but it's true. It's good for energy. It really is. But like you say, he's exactly right. There is a time to be serious, and then there's a time for being jovial.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
Hello, Gaylor. Hope you're good. So, hello. If someone likes a good laugh in life, why wouldn't they after they pass? Obviously.
Exactly.
This is very true. We was at Lily Shore Abbey, 2019, December the 19th. It was freezing cold, and it was like we was greeted at the Abbey, and something followed us around the whole night. Everything was going off. The K2, obviously, people now say the K2 doesn't bring, but there's no electricity in this. It's just a ruin. We had voices coming through the spirit box, the S box, but we caught a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah.
We was up in the tower. There's only just upstairs. There's no one else around. It's in the middle of nowhere, and we're just talking, and we just hear this laugh. It was like Sid James from Carry On.
Yeah.
And it was definitely not one of us.
I said, I went, can you hurry up? I've got to be up at 6 in the morning. Right? and this mad, like in the background.
What was the laugh like?
Like a weird laugh. What the? That was none of us. It was one of us. And like, obviously in the afterlife, they've got everybody laughs. That was a laugh. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, it was weird because at Lily Shore, if you've never been, Mickey, you need to go and check it out. There's a part where the monks used to brew their own alcohol and stuff like that. And so, obviously, being Paraletic Activities, we kind of targeted a lot there. And every time we asked it to go to a certain colour on the K2 regarding what we were saying, it was doing exactly what we wanted it to do. Because we was talking about wine and beer and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And that's why we think an energy hooked up on us and followed us around all night. And at the end of it, that's when we got the laugh. It was
exactly,
because
you're passionate about that, and that's your thing, so they can probably feel that.
Yeah.
And they make that connection, like you say, because you're talking about it, and hopefully that they will, come and speak to you, communicate.
Yeah.
So definitely a good one.
Absolutely gobsmacked. I mean, like when we got back in the car, we must have drove for about 10 minutes and nobody said a word.
We didn't speak to each other.
We just going.
And I broke the ice because
I'm trying to work out
what has just happened. What has just happened?
Yeah.
It was like we was ushered in and then like ushered back out. And we've had enough. Go on, piss off.
Yeah.
To the jackpot.
Yeah,
That was our first one, right?
and well, it was. I think it was our third one, but it's like I've always said ever since. You know, you can go to some of the best paranormal locations on the planet, but you could go 40, 50, 60 times, get nothing, but you can hit it that once, and you hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
And I think it's all about that time and space. You're there exactly when you need to be.
Yes. Yeah, very much believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's
meant
like-
to be at that time. Yeah.
I've always said you can go into a pub, you can put £200 in a gambler, walk away, nearly walk up with £1 and win the jackpot. And it's the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
We think that we hit Lily Shore on the right time because we've been back 4 times and got nothing. Zero. And that just validates that night, really.
We took Dead Carl with us one night.
Yeah, we took Mark Barner with us and nothing
Yeah.
happened.
And it was...
But then again, every time we take Mark Barner anywhere, nothing happens.
Bless him.
Spirit killer.
Yeah, he is, yeah. That's his superhero name now.
He's got a great voice, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He sends me to sleep every night. I better keep that quiet. He's done me a book of nursery rhymes, Dead Cold style.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll
So
go to
you
sleep,
two,
listen to Jenny Green Tea.
are you two believers then, from what everything you've experienced, or are you still on the fence?
I'm a believer to a certain extent, if that makes any sense. I definitely believe there's definitely something because I've witnessed too much for there not to be. I don't think I've ever really said anything apart from that one I told you about last time I was on, which still boggles my mind. Did I see it or did I not? I don't know. But it's like there's got to be something. There's too many stories through the years for there to be all made up.
Exactly.
You know, I think there's truth in everything, whether it gets blown out of proportion and it gets blown up to a degree that makes it unbelievable. I believe that as well. You know, I've always said. I mean, when we first started the podcast 2 or 3 years ago, this one we're doing now, I've always said I don't think there'll ever be another Amateurville. I don't think there'll ever be another Enfield or anything like that. But that's not saying there isn't things happening. It's just that back then, because of technology now, you could probably get away with it back then. You can't get away with that now. So that doesn't make any sense to me. That none of you don't really hear much about big, massive paranormal cases coming up, poltergeist cases, and this, that, and the other. You know,
Do you know why?
Back in the day.
Because how many investigators are there? How many people watch the shows and do it themselves? How many events teams are there? How many times have you been on an investigation or you've heard about something moving in someone's house? That's poltergeist activity. In the old days, in the 70s and 60s, that would be like, oh my God, their house has got a poltergeist. Now it's just like, oh, that's cool. Can you move something else? So it's not a big deal anymore.
Because
we've
that's
all
what I mean.
potentially seen it and experienced it. So it's not, we don't dwell on it anymore.
What big news back in the day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was massive news. But now it's kind of like an everyday occurrence. But then again, another thing is, a lot of it is so faked now.
Oh, yeah.
AI is
it's doing my head in.
it's ridiculous. You'll never. It doesn't matter what you could get something tomorrow, which absolutely in your mind and it's 100% true. It's not fake. It did happen, but no one will ever believe it, no matter what you do. For example, my niece sent me a video 2 days ago. She's got a Nest Cam in the conservatory, what records all day long. Now she was in the one room and she had a notification on the phone. Am I right now? I'm writing notification on the phone saying there's disturbance in the conservatory. When she looked on her phone and saw what happened, there's a tin of dog biscuits on a cupboard, and there's a metal scoop, and the metal scoop virtually just flies off on its own. And you can be zoomed in, and it looks like it was lifted. It was lifted. Now I put it on TikTok and I put it on our YouTube Shorts, and I've got a lot of abuse and slack saying I'd faked it all and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I went, mate, it's not in my house. You know what I mean? It's my niece's house. I wouldn't even know how to fake it if I tried. So it's 100% real. I'm not saying it's a ghost. I'm not saying that at all. But what happened is 100% real. But since then, we have kind of debunked it, which is a shame, really, because it is a really interesting bit of footage. I'll send it to you later. So I spoke to my niece's husband on Sunday, and he reckons that the heating was on in the conservatory, so on full blast, and some air got caught in the jar, and he'd like popped the lid, and that's why it shot off. So when he got home, the lid was a little bit open, which wasn't before. So it must have been like if there's yeast in the biscuits, for example, and it's hot,
pressure.
Have that. There you go. I sent it to Beardo, and he didn't have a clue either.
Oh, well, I thought we had.
I thought, yes, we've actually got something.
Cha-ching!
Yeah.
Not like Bankman.
Yeah. But you said nothing happened before and nothing else happened after. So, and I thought, well, a lot of poltergeist cases always start with something very small and then builds and builds and builds.
Build up, yeah.
Well, yeah, nothing's happened since. So, yeah, it's probably the yeast in the biscuits.
Well, it's good that you've tried to figure it out and debunk it. If it happens on a cold day, then
yeah. Well, Neil's got something what happened in the house he's in now, but he you can tell it, Neil.
Oh, I've been like weird stuff happen. Well, I'm living in John's house now, which is this house, and I switched the lights off, and then when I got back, and the lights are on, and I'm like, I swear to God, I've turned the lights off. Anyway, I was in bed the other night, and I was having this dream. It was like a really weird dream, and this ain't happened to me for a long
Keep
while.
it clean, Neil. It's a family show.
Right. And I woke up. I could hear when people throw darts in the dartboard. Do. I'm like, I thought I've got a dartboard downstairs on the wall, and I thought
Ghost is playing it.
Yeah, the ghost of Eric Bristow, he's in my kitchen, and I'm thinking to myself, what the hell was I dreaming now? Then it happened again. Do, and I'm walking on the landing and went downstairs and there was nothing. But I think I have debunked it because my daughter's got 2 rabbits in a bedroom. Right.
Neil, I've been funny, but a rabbit would not be able to throw darts in a ball.
And get out the cage.
I don't know, but I think that's what it was, basically.
But they don't explain the lights either.
But there was another thing that happened that I had a dream the other night. It was that intense, right? It was just unbelievable.
Was you camping?
No, John. It was an unbelievable dream. Oh, no. I swear to God. Anyway, and I don't know if it's ever happened to you, Mickey, but I heard someone shout in my bedroom, and I woke up, and I felt like there was a magnet under my bed, and about it's sleep paralysis, and I hadn't had it for years and years and years, and I couldn't move. It was so weird, and I'll tell you what, it shit the life out of me, man. And I don't know if you had sleep paralysis, John.
Well, we talked about it the other day in the pub, as you do. And I had it once. I think it was like 1999, 2000. I actually went to work at where Neil works now, and I was living over the road in a little flat, what used to be a funeral home. It was a co-op funeral home.
Okay. And
I was on my own the one night, and I fell asleep, and I had this really vivid dream. It was like real. I felt like I'd got up, I'd slept-walked into the living room, and I turned the light on, and there was loads of little bikes, all moving. All the wheels were going round, the pedals were going round.
Yeah.
And I just looked at it, I turned the light off, and I went back to bed. But I do believe that I did actually sleepwalk, because I was lying in bed, and I could feel there was a presence someone was next to me in the room, and I was trying to wake myself up in my dream, but I would not wake up for love nor money. So when I finally came to, I was in bed thinking, what the hell? I didn't stop there much longer. I left about a month later because I knew there was definitely something wrong with that place. But yeah, that was I think that was a kind of a sleep paralysis, because I was trying to wake myself up. Now, I was working with a guy who actually worked for the church on a weekend, and he said to me, he goes, John, that was a spirit holding you down. You couldn't wake up because you would have saw it in your room. That's what he said to me.
Yeah.
Makes sense, though, it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Whether that's sleep paralysis, I don't know, but I think it's quite similar.
Well, I heard some shouting in my bedroom. Somebody, like a voice, shouted. And whether I was half asleep, and then that's when I woke up and I was just stuck to the bed. Honestly, it was horrible.
So were you were awake, but you couldn't move then?
Yeah, as I woke up, I'm like, yeah, like a changing werewolf, you know.
Yeah. Without the hair.
And this is the whitest werewolf I've ever seen.
Abominable smell, man.
What about you, Mickey? Have you ever anything like that?
No, I haven't. No, I've not really spoke to a lot of people about sleep paralysis. They always used to say it's like a demon sitting on your chest.
Yeah,
that's what the guy from the church said. He goes, that's a spirit in your room, stopping you from waking up. That's what he said to me.
In my room, I heard it. Somebody shouting in my bedroom.
Yeah,
and I thought I've got to drink that. After I calmed down a bit, you know what I mean. And I got me some chocolate.
But like I say, we'll never know, will we? You know, it's another weird thing that happens. What you got really no explanation for.
Yeah.
No, I have had like Neil, someone shouting and it woke me up, but
yeah.
I'm sure it was in the dream, but it felt like it was in the room. But I could move, so it wasn't sleep paralysis. It was just weird how sometimes your dreams can come into reality and they blend together, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, when I lived at my dad's house before I moved here, it happened to me there as well, but I didn't get sleep paralysis. I was, honest to God, I was lying there and I heard somebody go, "Oi!" in my bedroom. I've gone, what the? Have I just dreamt that?
But is that when you saw that mist?
So real.
You sort of missed it and you breathed the mist in?
Yeah, it's like a mist above me and I sucked it in.
You're taking a drag.
It's
been a conveyor, I don't know.
The wacky backy, I think.
Yeah. Well, we live in Warsaw, so it's possible.
Probably.
I can't explain it, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, I haven't had that. So Ali's on the wee dram. Festive cheers.
Fair
play, to you,
pal,
mate.
Fair play.
And I normally have a Bailey's, but I've forgot my cup. I can't be asked to get it.
I do like a Bailey's, to be honest.
I've got Tesco £10 at the moment. Ready to go.
Bargain.
Yeah.
Just drink it out the bottom,
yeah, Boshy.
I'm not that uncouth, but when the cameras are off. Mr. Mark is in the house. Mr. Mark Williams, hello, sir.
The paranormal gentleman, here, Mickey. Do you know what? When I first met Mark, because he's so pleasant, and the way
he's a lovely gentleman,
and knowledgeable. So Mark has made it into my new book, kind of. So I've always called him I've always called him the paranormal gentleman. Now, obviously, this is going to be backward on the screen, but I don't know if you can see that. Neil, can you see that?
John,
yeah.
Down a bit.
Up a bit. Up. Go up.
Back. Up.
Is that him?
Well, it's not him, but it's the paranormal gentleman. That's the idea of him. So there's your description. That's my new book. I've just it's going to be out in Amazon in a couple of weeks. I've just got to fine tune it. But yeah, I've always called Mark the paranormal gentleman. That's how he made it into the book. It's not Mark, but it's essence of Mark, if you know what I mean.
Looks like it.
It does look like him. He's put a bit of weight on in that book, though.
So what's the book about? If you can tell us, anyway.
Yeah, well, basically, on the podcast, we do a little section called do you remember the TV show on MTV? MTV Cribs, where all the hip hop rappers and you go
of the house. Show you around, open the doors, come in,
Well, we've got a spirit guide called Dead Ed, and he brings us dead celebrities from beyond the veil, and we do a section called MVG Crypts, as crypt, as you know, resting place, and it's most valuable ghost. So that's it. So this is the book, the most valuable ghost. It's all this collection of different ghosts I've created. And a description of them all, and you can rate them with other originality, supernatural power, and something else. I can't remember. What does that say? Oh, scare factor. And you can. It's interactive, so you can colour in your little ghost. Which one comes out? The most valuable ghost at the end of the book. You write it at the end of the book. So you know, it's something different.
That's a great idea. Interactive ghost book.
Yeah.
There isn't any of them. That's the first.
Yeah.
Plus, you get a set of crayons with it as well. There you go.
Yeah, you get a set of crayons with it as well.
The ones you get from the harvester or whatever.
Yeah, well,
With a free map.
Crayola.
I nick them from the wives' pub.
Why not? So, have any of you had any pets that have ever seen, or you believe they've seen ghosts or spirits in your house? Or in a pub you've been in, maybe, and the dog just stares at that one corner and doesn't stop barking?
Well, I told you last time about what I think I may have saw something in that pub in lockdown, in the Withers, and I saw kind of like an outline of the Hat Man, but it was like rippled water. That was kind of like the kind of the impression I got when I saw when I turned around. Now, my good friend Richard Longmore, he messaged me about 4 months later. I didn't even tell him about what happened in the pub. And he goes, John, he's skeptical. He doesn't believe in nothing. And he goes, John, something weird has happened. I went, what? He goes, well, I'm round my girlfriend's house last night. And the dog and the cat, they've got a dog and a cat in the same room, was just staring into the corner of the room. And he goes, out of nowhere, I saw like a figure walk. But he goes, John, it was like rippled water. It was like see-through, and then it just disappeared through the wall, and the cat and dog just followed it as they walked around. So they just followed it like that. So they saw it, the animals did, but he saw it as well. He goes, I couldn't believe it. He goes, that was definitely the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I goes, are you a believer now? He goes, nah. He goes, but I'm more a believer now than I was before. Yeah. So can animals see stuff we can't? 100%.
I think so.
Yeah,
without a doubt. And we have got a little thing. My mum used to have a little budgie.
I was going to say that.
Little budgie called. Was it Cookie?
No, it was. Oh man, yeah.
It was Cookie, we had a bar in the corner of my mum's house, and the cage was on a stand, and it was up there. Charlie, and he always used to tap his mirror when he wanted feeding. Well, okay. The bird passed away years and years ago, and we'd go around to see my mum. We're there watching the telly, and she'd go, did you hear that? I go, what are you on about? She goes, Charlie. I goes, what do you mean, Charlie? She goes, I can hear him tapping his mirror. Oh, there's nothing there anymore in the corner. And then the one night, she goes, I was sitting there, and I heard exactly the same of him, Charlie tapping his beak on the mirror. She goes, can you hear it? I went, I fucking can. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
And we all heard it, didn't we?
Yeah.
You could hear it. And my mum used to listen to it all the time. Charlie, that is. So, I don't know. Baffling.
It's baffling. It's weird, eh?
Wow. That's cool, though. I like that.
Yeah.
That's a great story.
Animals have definitely got a sixth sense. Animals.
Oh, yeah.
But I was talking to Russ the other day. I was with Russ and Andy Moore the other day. Yeah. And we was talking about, I always say, what do you think a ghost is? What do you think a ghost is? Mick, what is a ghost? Mickey, what is a ghost? It's like, I say that to everybody. And me and Russ kind of agreed that we just think that because time was kind of made up, that we just crossed time paths with certain periods. That's why people see Victorian ghosts now and again. And I think it's just time slips here and there. So maybe that's what it is. We just go into a different time zone. Because like that, if time's made up, it's too brainy. It's too brainy for me. But
how many people see a ghost in a shell suit? You know what I mean?
None.
You don't, yeah. It's always Victorian clothes or, scraggly and all that.
Who sees a ghost in a disco with a nice big collared shirt and an afro?
Exactly.
But then again, we only see and take note of the Victorian ghosts because of what they're wearing. We may be seeing ghosts every day when we're out in the street, walking around, doing our job, going to the shops. But we don't notice them because they're dressed in fairly recent clothing.
Yeah.
But I do want to see one with an afro and big high heels and flares and collars. Disco Stu from The Simpsons.
Brown suit. Yeah.
But I think it's just another concept of why people see the things they do. I think there's probably more credence to kind of the time slip theory that we are seeing things what have replayed before. I don't know. I really don't know. So,
I also think the way we see a ghost is potentially the fact that when you have different realms or different worlds or whatever you think we have, I think sometimes for whatever reason, like our world and their world, it gets too close, and sometimes we cross over and they slip in and then they slip out again. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the theory that I'm going with recently. But
well, it could explain like the famous cases of when that person was it Liverpool who walked into the shop and then come back out and they're back in like Victorian Liverpool.
Yeah.
Time slip.
There's a few of them that I've heard about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not common, but it is. It's more than one or two people have experienced that, so it's got to be something in that.
Yeah, I'd love to experience it myself, to be honest. Anything weird, but then again, it's like I love to be scared, Mickey. I love going on the ghost train. I love going on roller coasters. I love going to a scary cemetery in the dark, not on my own because that would be too scary. But I love. It's like an adrenaline rush. So if I'm there staring into like a dark alley or a corridor in an old haunted pub, and I do see a spirit gliding up to me, I would shit myself.
We would, mate. We would.
I would shit myself.
See you later, Carl. Thanks for joining us.
Cheers, Carl.
Carl's got to go. So see you next week, mate.
You, pal.
Nice one.
Keep up the good work with Stefano.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know. Would you shit yourself, or would you be in disbelief? Like, oh my god, this is happening. But then again, how would you know it's a ghost unless it was see-through?
Because it'd be hovering. It'd be
is that where you go with it? It's just flying.
I'm going with that. Yeah. It's just hovering up the stairs.
It's still trying to debunk it, Haywood. Yeah.
I don't think he could debunk it now.
He sleeps in debunk beds, I
do, yeah.
I think the worst ghost that I would ever see is if you've been watching horror films, it's late at night, all the lights off, everyone's upstairs asleep, and you're about to go upstairs, you look up, and you see a little girl in a white dress looking at you. That'd fucking freak me out, I tell you.
It would.
I'd sleep downstairs.
Yeah. I tell you what freaks me out. Nothing scares me, Mickey.
Right.
Whatever. Neil, I saw you in Cannock Chase in the dark. You was petrified.
Loud of rubbish. The only thing that scares him is when he's drowned in the pub. Right. That's the only time I've ever seen him scared. But I'll tell you something now, right? The one thing that really freaks me out, if you was to look in the mirror and somebody was behind you, that really freaks me out, honestly. That's why I don't do scrolling stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you look in the toilets, like in the mirror in the pub? I bet you just you have a piss and go. You know, I ain't looking in that. I'm not looking in that mirror.
He's always checking himself out, Mickey. I'll tell you. See if he's
doing his hair,
his mascara's run, or his lip has been moved, or anything like that.
I'm not telling him all when I get you.
So Ali says, I have seen a younger male from the spirit side of life wearing black skinny jeans and a hoodie within Monk's Kirby Cemetery, who just disappeared into thin air as soon as I saw him. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I'd love to see something like that.
Seen it right after saying, what's the point on investigating an old haunted cemetery? There won't be anyone from the non-physical world there. Then boom, there he was, and then he went.
Yeah, a spirit crackhead, love it.
He's coming back for some rocks.
Bottle of white lightning in his hand.
Sadie's in as well. Good evening. Going back to sleep paralysis, it happened to me once many years ago. Funny thing is, it happened to my neighbour just days before. I have never had it since.
Yeah, I've only ever had it the once as well, so you're right there, kid. I think he swallowed a frog.
I apologise.
Yeah, like I say, I only ever had it once. I've never had it again since.
I've had it twice.
I wouldn't want to have it, to be fair. It doesn't sound fun.
It wasn't pleasant. Wasn't pleasant at all.
So how long did it?
There's something there.
How long did it take to come, like, get you feeling and be able to move, or was it still a couple of seconds? But
it was seconds. It was
yeah,
seconds.
it's still scary.
It's talking like 5 seconds, if that. But it was just. It was. I can't. It was like there was a magnet. Just. I mean, I'm a big lad. Must have been a big magnet. One they have at the what they call it, John?
Wally Coyote.
Yeah. At the round runner car.
Road runner, yeah.
You know, But I was like, I couldn't believe it. Honestly, that was the other day. That was. I told him about it. It hasn't happened to me for 20 years. And all of a sudden, it's just happened like that.
Wow. So if you boys are on a ghost hunt, and there you're going to have a celebrity coming through celebrity ghost to speak to you, who wouldn't you want to come through?
Who wouldn't?
Oh.
Who wouldn't you want?
Probably Jimmy Savile.
Fair. I'll give you that one.
Then Neil.
Kick him in the bollocks.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll sit on his knee.
Can you fix it for me? No, I can't. Fuck off.
Now, you've got to be somebody like him because I wouldn't want to hear what he's got to say, to be honest.
No.
You know what I mean? I know it's a bit bad of a subject, but I wouldn't want him coming through.
No. I think I'd have to go with a serial killer or something like that, Mickey. Someone like, like I say, Ed Gein or Jeffrey Dahmer or someone sick and twisted, I
felt sorry for Ed Gein, Ollie.
That was only a TV show, Neil.
He was standing in his pants.
Yeah. He had cereal out of a skull. I'm not being funny.
I don't feel sorry for what he's done, John. But just the way he was himself.
It was acting. It was a guy acting. I don't think he was really like that in real life.
Well, why?
I don't know. He killed people. He ate people. He done things with dead bodies.
I know that,
I'm not going to feel sorry for someone like that, Neil.
Just the way he played the character at the end and he comes.
It was a TV show, Neil.
Well, I did hear before they started filming, no one had actually heard his voice, and the bloke who played him just came up with it just before they started.
Is that what it was?
Yes, Neil.
It wasn't. He didn't. Possibly he did speak like that, but no one really knows. So.
But he will always speak like that now, won't he, Neil?
He will do now. Yeah.
Hey, mother.
That's creepy.
I don't feel sorry for him then. I thought that was.
Oh Jesus!
No.
He still believes in fairies and Santa Claus, him here.
You mean Santa's not real? He's coming next week.
Well, that's what the tooth fairy told me.
I'll leave milk and biscuits out on Christmas Eve.
The true story.
John Nixon.
The true story, Mickey, my dad, right, he fell asleep with his head under the pillow there.
Yeah.
He woke up next morning, all his teeth had gone.
But he made 200 quid, John.
He made 200 quid now.
He was rich, yeah.
Yeah.
So which one of you two would be best to be alone in an asylum? Who's the bravest out of the two of you?
I'd probably say, well, Neil says he's not scared of anything, but I know for a fact he's scared of a lot of things. But when Neil first started his paranormal journey, I sound like I've got bloody X Factor on. His paranormal journey, he believed everything, and I've got videos and pictures of with he's whiter than he is now. He's looking at me petrified. But I think he's done a total U-turn now, where probably he'll believe maybe 10% out of 90%.
Yeah,
maybe something paranormal. So I'd say 4 or 5 years ago it'd have been me, but now probably him, because he's really thick-skinned, and even if a ghost turned up, jumped on him and slapped him in the face, he probably still won't believe it.
See, why else the paranormal is that I've been in places, I mean, like, what's that one, John? Graiseley Old Hall in Wolverhampton. Amazing place. And so much stuff's happened that I can't explain. You're sitting there, the atmosphere changes, all the equipment starts going off, but I don't see nothing, and I can't explain that. So there's definitely something there, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's the way I see it. If I was to see actually a figure walk into the room and then start setting the equipment off, or so and so, then I'd be going, Jesus Christ, I've just seen an apparition or whatever.
Yeah.
But I've never seen nothing like that. But there's something there, and I've witnessed it so many times, but I just don't know what it is.
It's your normal senses, isn't it? You know, you get the hairs on the back of your neck stick up on end, You can feel that there is something not right with what's going on at this moment in time. It's your natural instinct. That's why people say often you don't need equipment. You've got the best equipment. Is you.
Yeah.
I mean, like one of the best things I've seen was when we went to a Graysdale Hall in Wolverhampton.
Yeah, just go with that one.
And there was Laurie and Jones, and she put like a grid, like what did you, John? Like
a laser grid.
Laser grid.
Up the wall.
Yeah.
Good job, I'm here, innit?
A laser grid up the wall.
Holding him up.
And we had Kay Maloney with us, and she was there talking and all that. And he said there was something in the corner of the room. And all of a sudden, the light started going out on the laser grid. And I'm looking at John going, seriously. And all of a sudden, she went, can you step away from that? And all of a sudden, the whole room lit back up. I was there, I just couldn't believe what I just saw. But we didn't see anything.
We didn't see anything physical.
Physical.
But I wasn't scared at that moment in time. I was just like, this is amazing. It's really good.
I thought it was amazing.
Yeah.
So what would it take you to believe then? If you've seen all this stuff and heard it, but you're not there yet, what?
I do believe, but as I say, I don't know what it is, but it'll take to actually see a full-bodied apparition.
Yeah, Mickey, here's a question for you. Obviously, you've told us before that you actually saw apparitions.
Yeah, I've seen a couple, yeah.
How would you feel if you still, to this day, hadn't seen those apparitions? Where would you be sitting?
Okay, so if you take those two out, I've seen shadow figures, I've seen glimpses of things when I've walked into a room full colour and then vanish. What are they? I have no idea. Can I see the future? Who knows?
Yeah.
Would I... Auditory, I'd say I believe, because I've been in situations and locations where they were pretty much controlled and you know what sounds are in the building and what's outside the building. And getting voices and things like that, hearing footsteps run up to me at Drakelow Tunnels when there was just me and Alex in there and we were like 2 miles apart.
Yeah.
And we've locked it from the inside. When something's running up on gravel behind you, that's freaky as anything. That
is probably scarier than seeing something gliding.
Exactly. So from that point of view, I think I would still be 95% believer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put the percentage,
if you put the apparitions in, then that would take me. I do 100% believe.
Yeah. I think I'm probably sitting about 75%.
Yeah.
I do believe there's definitely something out there that I don't think we'll ever explain. There's definitely something.
I don't think you're allowed to find out till you die.
Yeah. So I'd say about 75% because, like I say, I've heard weird stuff. I mean, I heard something which I only remembered a couple of days ago, before I was even in the paranormal, and I still to this day can't explain exactly what I heard. So basically, I think it was about 2001. Neil was something like that. Someone I knew back in the day was working at a Best Western hotel. Well, it used to be in Abbott's. It was like a monastery, and you can go in there and there's all leaflets about all the apparitions and the ghosts through the years, what people have seen, this, that, and the other. So it is very haunted. Well, this person phoned me up because we're closed for Christmas, until Christmas. Sorry, I've just got to stop overnight, answer the phones, and make sure people are booked in, this, that, and the other. All the chefs have gone home until they come back for Christmas, and there's just going to be me there. Would you come and stop with me in this hotel? Right.
Nice.
I'm not mentioning who it was because I'm not allowed to, and I wouldn't want to anyway. So I went, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. She goes, it's a free bar because I'll be there in half an hour. so I drove up there. Now, this building is fantastic. If you can go and have a look at it, it is amazing. There's things in there. There's priest holes. There's doors in the walls that go into tunnels. And they're still there. Wow. You can still look at them now. And there's a room where you move the cupboards out the way. And it's the original tapestry from like the 15th century and all this kind of stuff. And so anyway, it was about midnight. I was by the fire. She goes, you can drink whatever you want. Well, me, I had some rum, which was like £40 a shot. So I was drinking a nice £40 rum or a brandy, it might have been, by the fireplace. Everything was
Nice.
silent. All of a sudden, we'd already been around the whole building, made sure everything was locked up. Done. No one about it, just me and this person. And I'm just sat there. I hear the most blatant whistle for about 2 minutes of a song. I go clear as a bell. There's no one else here. The place is locked up, and it was coming down to where the toilet was. So obviously she goes, "Did you hear that?" I went, "Yeah." And we went down there. Obviously there's nothing there, but it was like, what the fuck was that? And this is before the paranormal thing even started. And I still to this day can't explain what it was, who it was, and how I heard it as clear as a bell. Because back in the day, people don't really use phones then that much, really. So, and we didn't probably even have a phone, or we did, but it was definitely, that was paranormal. That was 100% paranormal.
Yeah.
But I didn't see anything. It would like to say it was audio.
Yeah.
So, but that was pretty cool.
Well, men used to whistle while they peed back in the day, didn't they? You see it in all the old films.
Yeah, I still do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
someone's in here.
It was clear as I sing. I do. It's like if I go to a service station and you need to do a number two, I make sure there's no one around because I'm like shipwreck from American Pie. I have to go home.
Finch.
Yeah, so I'll start to la 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 la, make sure there's no one in.
Yeah.
Do a courtesy flush here and there, and so yeah, I still do that to this day.
Is that where that song comes from? Whistle while you jerk.
That's another story.
What do you do in service stations?
He's a bit desperate.
The phantom crosser.
No need for that.
You have to lower the tone, don't you?
It's disgraceful. This is a PG show.
No, yeah. It's a family show now. What you doing?
So what's your boy's favourite horror films then?
Mine has always been it's 1976. It changed my life completely. I'd watched films and horror films and scary stuff on TV, but I watched George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead, and I've never seen nothing like it. And to me, to this day, it'll always be my favourite film of all time because it made such an impression.
It changed
on
you,
me.
yeah.
The ringtone is still the movie on my phone, and the screensaver is still the poster. To this day, I've got pictures over there. The tablecloth we've got this laptop up now is Dawn of the Dead. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's mine.
Can you class Lost Boys as an horror film?
Well, you can. It's vampires, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Lost Boys. I've even got the tattoo on my leg.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's commitment for you.
I thought it was maggots. You got maggots.
No, that's in my pants. No.
He's off again. The Phantom Jerker.
Oh, shut up, dick splat. Lost Boys. But I used to love the old Nightmare on Elm Street. When I first saw that, when I was a kid, I absolutely crapped myself, man. I couldn't even watch it. You know, I used to sit there with a pillow. You know what I mean? Hiding your face. You know, that was one of the first ones. Like, as I say, like you got the Entity and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. Which was based on a true case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Probably The Lost Boys is my favourite. It's kind of scary film, is it?
It's vampires, isn't it? It's all it's like a comedy horror, isn't it?
Oh, it's just brilliant.
So, what about you, Mickey? What's
I like the Conjuring films. Probably the first one. I like it when they get their old equipment out with a big boom mic and the reel-to-reel recorder, and I like all the old school stuff because it reminds me of how they used to do it compared with how we go out and investigate now.
Yeah.
So, but only because that sort of investigating is in it. But from a child, I do remember watching Halloween. I think I must have been 12 or something, and I knew it was on. And at this point, I had a TV and a video recorder in my bedroom, so I went to bed really early because I knew it was on like Channel 4 or something at like 11 o'clock. So I went to bed early and then made sure I set my alarm to wake me up. But then I watched it really, really quiet on the telly in my bedroom so that my parents wouldn't hear me. And you see at the beginning with just him looking through his mask and going to kill his sister.
Yeah.
That will always ring in my head, you know.
One of the best horror theme tunes ever is
Yes.
the Halloween theme
The
tune.
Halloween one, yeah.
Yeah. But do you remember the TV show? It was a TV show called Salem's Lot.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously from a Stephen King novel.
Yeah.
Well, the TV adaptation was on the telly, and there's a scene where a little boy becomes a vampire, and the fog, the mist, is coming to this other kid's window, and then you see this vampire floating towards the window and starts scratching on the window like this.
Yeah.
Well, the one night, right, because we was in debunked beds when we was growing up. I was on the top, he was on the bottom, and I used to shit him up. So I used to scratch on the windows. He was there going, "John, is that you? John, is that you?" And I go, Neil, I'm asleep. Leave me alone. And then I'd pretend to snore, and he'd be quiet. I knew he's there, his eyes open, petrified, and I'm there just on the window. John, is that you? Neil, just get asleep, will you? And then I'd do it again, and he'd start blarting or crying, and then he'd run off into my mum's bed. Trouble is, he was 16 at the time. Yeah, but I love that's my love for the paranormal. Always started with horror.
Yeah.
Like I say, my favourite genre is got to be hauntings. It's got to be that. I love Conjuring 1. I liked Conjuring 2 at the Enfield house.
Yeah, their first two definitely.
Yeah. The third one not too good. The last one is diabolical. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. I'm gutted, really gutted. So I don't want to watch Ed Warren playing table tennis for 10 minutes, to be honest.
No, definitely not.
But the first Conjuring, for me, it rewoke horror when it came out. It
did, definitely.
It rewoke horror because I was in the cinema and I was like, I was having palpitations. My popcorn was shaking. I was like Mr. Bean in that episode.
And the second one, lots of jump scares in that.
Yeah.
With Bill Wilkins and that.
Yeah.
My house. Yeah.
Bill Wilkins, get him on chair.
Yeah.
But it's like the Enfield haunting. What are your thoughts on the Enfield haunting, Mickey?
I'd love to go experience that. Do I think it's real? From reading what the guys that investigated, obviously not Ed and Lorraine, Morris and Guy, I think they said a lot of it was faked, but a lot of it was real as well, and a lot of it was too real to put in their books and the stories that they told people, because it was just crazy. So I'd like to investigate it. I mean, I can't say for sure if it was real. I'd like to think it's real. The Enfield is definitely a place I'd like to go and investigate. If one day someone could buy it and then open it up, like East Drive, I suppose.
But does this answer does this kind of give out the questions? Well, everything what happened in that house, was it the 70s? It was the 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I do believe something was there. Something was happening. But because when the media and all the newspapers got involved, I think it became such a story, and that's when it got more dramatised than anything else. What was that noise?
I ain't got a clue.
Did you hear that noise then?
Yeah.
That was like a piano.
Yeah, well,
Nick's the Barney ain't here, is he?
He's in your garden.
I hope you come in Sunday.
So I do believe there may have been something there, but it got so kind of like through the years with get more publicity, and so. But the question is, the people who've got it now, they don't ever talk about it. Does anything ever happen there? So does that warrant the question? Was Janet haunted, or was the house haunted?
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Well,
because she looks traumatised all the time when you see her.
Yeah, I think there's something really bad went wrong there. You know, it's
at least she got her teeth done, bless her.
Yeah, but I don't know. You can only go on really what those two have said, who were there every day. They slept there, they lived there, they ate food there. You know, that's all we can go on, really.
Yeah.
And if
let's say,
if they're saying this happened, then if we don't believe what they're saying, then just jog on. You know, don't worry about it. Don't get involved with the story. Don't go into more depth of it. But I think we can What's the matter?
Did you hear that then?
No, I'm rambling.
We can hear a piano playing. Neil, is it your phone?
My phone's off. Look, my phone is off.
We can hear a piano key going, and there's no piano in here. Nick, if that's you, can you stop it, please?
Nick, if you're there, play a tune.
Neil, sorry, Mickey. Neil, do you know where it is?
No.
Oh, this is my bar. I haven't been in it, and Neil lives here now. I've never heard that noise ever. But that is a piano key going. But there's not a piano in here.
No.
Is there a piano in the house?
We're not in the house. We're in the garden.
Oh, okay.
See if he picks up on the recording.
Let us know in the comments if you can hear Nick Stepani playing piano.
You bloody chicken nuggets.
On the Ouija board, cheer him away.
Yeah,
weird.
but
That was weird. That was.
What's your opinions on Ouija boards?
I've been on them when they've worked amazingly.
Yeah.
Normally with women on, but I don't. The only way I think they can create something amazing and potentially real from a spirit is if they're getting personal information and that person is not on the board and the people on the board do not know that person.
Yeah.
For me, I've had that a few times and it's like, okay, maybe then. I don't tend to use them because they can be manipulated by us. So I don't like to do anything that can be done by that.
Yeah, quite easy, to be honest.
It's like anything what can be manipulated, like what is it, them crystal things, what people have and stuff.
Pendulums,
like
yeah.
And like the dowsing rods and this.
Yeah,
this
I don't like dowsing rods.
No.
It makes me like pendulum. It's like, oh, I'm not moving my hand. You fucking are. Look at your hand. Oh, it's moving. Yep. You know why?
The bingo wings are going. Come on, love.
Yeah.
But it's like with Ouija boards. I think they've got such
Oh, thank you, Admit. Thank you so much for the 99p. Awesome. Thank you.
I wish we'd get some like that. We never get nothing. Maybe don't do a live. That's why. But anyway, it's like the Ouija board has got such a reputation through the years of being very demonic. It all started from the Exorcist and those other horror films where they started with the Ouija board. And I think because it's got that kind of attachment with demonic entities, it's more scary than it really is. Obviously, we all know that it came from, was it Hasbro, a game?
Hasbro, yeah, make it,
something like that.
You can buy pink ones now.
Really?
for children, yeah, it's crazy.
Nice. I might get him one. See if you can get a chick to come through.
Probably dead. Will be dead.
But yeah, it's like, I mean, if there is such a thing as like a poltergeist or anything like that, or some kind of entity that's got that much energy, can move things, well, move the bloody planchette without no hands being on it.
Yeah.
How about that? Show me what you can do. If I ever saw that, I'll be like, Jesus Christ. That's when I think, do you know what? I ain't messing with that. No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
it's too much.
So manipulated.
I think we've been places before, and there's been people on it, and we know for a fact they're moving it. Because I'm looking at him and he's looking at me, and I was looking at Luke, and not one of us would move it, but it's going all over the shop. Now, I went on an investigation. This is funny. It was actually at Guy's Cliff. I'm not going to tell you it was an investigation. It wasn't nothing like that. But there was a room where all the guests, there's about 20 people in there. There's about 5 Ouija boards going at once. I thought it was a poker tournament.
How many spirits are in there?
It's when you see things like that, you start to question your own insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not having none of this. I'm out of here. And I left.
John, tell him when you went to the Four Crosses, and I was supposed to be helping you.
Oh, the Four Crosses, Mickey, can I tell you this story? Have we got time?
Yeah, got time, yeah.
This is hilarious. Again, this was with Wembley Paranormal. It was me, Russ, and this other guy. I can't say his name because he'll haunt me. So I had about 7 people with me. Russ had 7 people, and Russ had a helper. It might have been Andy Moore at the time because he smed it past. And I go, Neil, will you help me? Because to take 7 or 8 people around, and you got all these different things to do in different locations. It's hard to do on your own. So because Neil, can you help me? Because I want to set up an Estes method and this, that, and the other. I have a spirit box going. I want it filmed as well. this kind of stuff. And he goes, yeah, no problem. So we're in the haunted toilets of Smelly Baths, and there's about 7 people in there. We're basically in the dark. The only light is coming from the fire exit sign.
Yeah.
Because obviously you have to have that on. You can't turn that off. But I had everyone handing all the masks out. They sat there. I'm setting up the spirit box, make sure the headphones are all ready to go. They sat there. We're all sorted. Neil, can you help me? Blah blah blah. Anyway, so I'm doing all this. I'm handing all of them. I'm going to Neil. We're going to do I'm going to do a call out. I went, Neil. I've turned round. Neil is in the corner next to 5, 6 women with a mask on. I'm like, Neil, you're supposed to be helping me. He was there with a mask on, with headphones on, looking up into the darkness. Neil, what are you doing? He goes, I just want to experience it myself as well. I just want to experience it. Oh, jeez.
He didn't understand the assignment.
So the next location, spend the bus. I goes, Neil, piss off with them, will you?
Yeah, go away.
But, yeah, Smeddy Bass. You never went there. I remember you before.
No, I've
what
never been there.
Price! What a price!
I've heard it's amazing. Yeah,
it's got to be up there in my top 2.
Has it been knocked down now?
I'm not too sure, Neil. Not too sure.
I think Most Haunted wrecked it when they went there, from what I've been told. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think I saw that episode when Most Haunted went there. No.
You went a few times, though. Right?
But it's like we because obviously we're friends with Andy Moore when he was the manager. Fantastic medium, by the way, if you've ever met Andy Moore. And he used to let us go up there on a Thursday, just me, him, and Luke, and just have the cellars and the underground part to ourselves and stuff like that. And so we used to go there quite regularly. And as long as I give him a bottle of JD, let us do what we want. Well, we was doing a walkthrough, because obviously we do it all for YouTube. And Luke done a walkthrough, and there's a little clip where you see a shadow figure pop behind the wall and then vanish. We never noticed at all.
No.
When we put the video out, someone pointed in the comments saying, did anybody see the shadow figure at 0.5 seconds or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And we was like, so we went through the video and then we saw it. Now, this is how some YouTubers would probably say, yeah, that was a spirit or whatever. But we found out it was actually Jack, our other person who came with us that night, but we didn't know at the time. But it was definitely, he was holding a beer, you see. So it wasn't really. But we could have actually played that off as though we don't know what that was. We've probably caught something right there. But we said straight away, no, ignore that. That was one of us. You know, and a lot of people would do that. And this is why the paranormal has to be truthful. It has to be. Yeah. If anybody wants to go out there, this is anybody who's listening, and you want to fake stuff, you should not be in it in the first place, because that's not what it's about.
No, it's not.
It's not about clicks and views. It's like, say, you make videos, Mickey, which are fantastic, by the way. I mean, I'll listen to your podcast every single week when I'm at work. Yeah. It shouldn't be about clicks and views. It's about keeping your own diary of where you've been and your own evidence there for everybody to see, and show your grandkids and show your family. And that's why we keep it as like a video diary for us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mine's
like
when I forget dementia when I'm older, or Alzheimer's or whatever, or for whoever, can say, look back, look at the YouTube channel, that's what I did, or things like that. It's just like you say, it reminds you of what you've been doing, what you've done over the years. Some of my old vlogs, I've got my kids when they were young, and I've got them year by year growing up. And they're priceless for me.
Yeah, without a doubt, and that's the way it should be. If you can get like thousands of views on them,
that's even better.
Yeah, it is. But if you just keep it honest as you can, truthful, no bullshitty, no fakery, that is what it should be all about.
Exactly. Yeah. When people that are in it for the money and the clicks, they're the people that leave after a year. They come on the scene, they make a big fuss. Oh, look at me! Wow, we're doing this, we're doing that, spending shitloads of money, realizing they're not getting the money back, and then they're like, okay, we'll do something else.
But they ruin it for all the ones who are doing it real, because they make us all look bloody stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
TikTok people.
How hard it is on an investigation to get some evidence. You know what I mean? Yeah. You could be there for 8-9 hours and might not get nothing. But I've seen live videos, where people have been setting up the equipment in the woods, and they've got a full investigation before they've set up. Everything's happening.
See that then?
And I'm like, Come on, man. Stop trying to fake shit.
The one that, hey, it's so haunted here, right? It's so haunted. Even the birds have stopped chirping.
No, they've gone to sleep.
Yeah. We've watched it. We've been in stitches, and the one we saw the guy walking his dog through the bushes, and then the person who's on the live going, "Did anybody see that apparition?" Then it was a bloody bloke walking his dog.
Yeah.
And this, and people are believing it in the comments. They're believing it all.
I hate people like that. That's just like,
the trouble is, these people who believe it have never done an investigation in their
no,
life.
exactly.
That's why they believe. That's what I was like when I first started. I believed everything.
Yeah.
Sarah John.
Yeah.
Everything. Looking back, it was embarrassing. I'll be honest now. You know. But yeah, I believed everything, Mickey, man.
But you learn as you go, don't you? You learn.
Yeah,
as
it's
you go. It's like in anything.
experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned now, man. Jesus.
So we've got a question from Tracy. Do you think that with investigations that spirits will be more noticeable in the future, or would it be like now with only glimpses of them?
Well, I remember someone saying to me back in the day that there's more activity coming out. A lot of people say there's more activity in lockdown because obviously you're in your own house and you can hear more all the time and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And someone said to me, a lot of people are now seeing more stuff than they ever have because of the amount of electricity, the amount of devices, what are going on. There's more energy in the air. Therefore, the energy is being taken by spirit, and that's why more people are seeing stuff.
Totally agree.
So, I don't know. So, as it gets more technological with flying skateboards and stuff and robots serving you dinner, more than likely, a lot of people will start to see more because there's more energy around the world created by electricity itself.
Yeah.
I actually like that answer. I sound like a scientist, Neil.
You do. Very academic there. I love
Dr.
that
Emmett
response.
Brown. Great Scott.
So anyone in the chat got any questions for these boys, please put it in there so we can get the questions answered. Have you guys ever done a Christmas Day ghost hunt or a Christmas story, like a Christmas ghost investigation?
No.
Well, the closest we've got was obviously December the 19th, what I talked about Lily Shore Abbey.
Yeah.
But it's so damn cold at that time of the year. We done one January the 3rd, I think it was. That was Woodchester. Remember that? Oh,
yeah. So we went to Woodchester. I'll tell you what, something happened there.
Yeah.
Went to Woodchester Mansion.
Yeah.
You've been to Woodchester.
Yeah.
And you know the Stella. The Stella there.
Oh, I saw my first spirit there.
Man, me and Luke, we got it on the video actually. We've done a video on YouTube. If anyone wants to watch it.
Paraletic Activities on YouTube.
It's only me and Luke. You know, it's just concrete and it was nothing there. Freezing cold. We're sitting in this cellar and we're calling out so and so, so and so. And I went, if there's anybody here, can you copy this sound? And I did 2 little taps on the wall. Honestly, in the corner, there are 2 taps. We've looked at each other and gone, I can't believe that. There was nobody else there. Yeah. There was nobody.
Well, there's only 4 of us in the whole building.
In the whole building.
And Chris Howler.
I couldn't explain. Like, did you hear that then? And we both heard it at the same time. I couldn't explain it.
Well, going back to your point about the animals, Mickey.
Yeah.
When we was having a walk around with Chris at the start, we was up on the top floor, and I was at the back, and I heard a cat meow. On the top floor, there's there's like information on the walls, and it talks about the cat of Woodchester Mansion.
Did you know that before, though?
No. Not at all. Not at all. I goes, Chris, did you hear that? Is there a cat in the loft or something?
Yeah.
And he went, no. I've just heard a meow from behind me.
And you never heard of that before?
No. I've been there 3 times, haven't I?
Silent whisker.
It was a silent whisker, yeah. But yeah, there's something on the top floor about the cat of Woodchester Mansion. There's even the name of the cat now. And Chris went, bloody hell, no one's ever said that before. But I didn't know nothing about it. If I knew about it, I would have said. But yeah, I definitely heard it.
Oh, well, that's pretty good, because a lot of people say, oh, you knew the story, you read it, so you're automatically trying to think and you hear a cat. No, that's good then.
Next, I remember I went up there on my own to the top floor, and that's where I saw it on the wall. There's all the information about the history of the place and who's been there in the past and who lived there and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I thought I went down. I goes, Chris, there's something about a cat upstairs. I don't think he even knew about it. And he's the custodian.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
Nice.
Again, auditory.
Yeah,
Always audio. You know.
audio, DVPs.
Yeah.
You know, that's what that whistle was at that Salford Abbots. That was DVP. I've heard quite a few. Like that piano, just what was that, Neil?
I don't know. I'm not got a clue, John.
We've just had some paranormal activity live on Nicky York Ghostoul Podcast. Have some of that.
Bloody hell, man.
I have to go and watch this back to see if we can hear these piano sounds.
Anyway, before we forget, Mickey, well done on getting a nomination.
Yeah.
You're well deserved. Well deserved. We voted for you.
For which one?
For the podcast.
Oh, the podcast. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Which one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
No. I've been voted 3 years running for best investigator, and I've not won it, so I'm not holding my breath.
Someone who goes out as often as you and been doing it for this long, you must have it in the bag. You want to have it in the bag?
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe I don't know. I'll keep quiet. I'll shut up. Yeah.
2027, the year of Mickey York. I'm putting it out there now.
27, not 26, 27.
Oh, yeah, 26.
Not this year, fourth year. Cheers, John.
In the future.
If we win it, right, John said he's going to strip off and go and get the award naked.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Hold the ghost there. There you go. Take that photo. Spooky balls.
I won't need that. I'll need I'll need 2 oranges and a kidney dish.
Oh, good. So we've got a question from Admit. What's the best capture, or what devices would you recommend?
Ooh, best capture. Do you know what? We've never really we've caught 2 very good EVPs. One was a DVP, one was an EVP. The EVP was again at Lillishore Abbey. It was the last thing at night, and I'm saying we got the K2 set up, we got the spirit box, and we're in the place where all the activities was happening. And I said, listen, we're going now. Have you got any last words? And straight away through the spirit box, nothing had really come through all night. You hear a Scottish voice. It sounded like Ryan Griffiths, to be honest, and it goes, no one takes care of us, in a Scottish voice, and then and at the same time the K2 spikes straight to red for at least 10 seconds, didn't he?
Yeah.
While the voice was going on, so that was pretty cool. Like, you can watch that again on YouTube. That's Lillishore Abbey 2019, and we was at the Haunted Museum in Stoke.
Yeah.
And me personally, I think this is our best capture. It was a DVP. Caught on a phone camera, and we can hear a woman whispering a sentence. And I sent, because we haven't got the equipment to blow up the audio as best as we could. No. I sent it to Eamon Van Harris.
Yeah,
because he's got all that massive equipment in his basement, hasn't he?
Yeah,
and he believes it says, a woman's voice says, they can't see us.
Oh wow!
So that was caught at the Haunted Museum in Stoke, which is Craig's place, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I've not been there yet.
Yeah, it's very good,
really
very good.
Really good.
Yeah.
Very good.
What devices would you recommend, John?
You can't beat an EVP recorder as long as it's not in your hand, it's on the floor, and it's not. What is it? DB10 or whatever they call them, I don't know. Where people say they pick up on every little thing going.
Yeah.
But I think a video camera. I don't think you need much more than that.
Yeah.
So therefore, you can catch it by audio, and you can hopefully catch it on screen.
I think a lot of these, like like the cat balls and like
don't swear at me, Neil.
and like the strips and all that, like that can go off at any time.
I think them strips are just a big, massive cat ball.
Yeah.
They're so sensitive that they can go off by people walking in a different room.
I've got one of them, and it's the movement one. It's not the EMF one that Andy Bailey sells. I got mine from America. Yeah. And I've used it about 6-7 times in all different types of locations. Never gone off.
I knew you was going to say that then. I knew you was going to say it's never gone off. It's like a REM pod. A lot of people have REM pods, but they never gone off.
I've had mine 12 years, never gone off.
Yeah.
My one has never gone off.
So I mean, me personally,
So-
we've tried everything.
Yeah.
You know, we've tried everything. You know, but we're looking at Neil. You're looking at me. We've tried everything.
Who's this bloke?
I can feel his eyes burning into my skull.
He did in my bedroom.
What's the one where like the alarm was up? Woo, woo, woo. Grandpa.
You're all right.
Yeah.
That is Neil.
Yeah. Well, the only time I've ever heard one of them go off was we went to Shrewsbury Prison. Remember?
I
Yeah.
never had one there.
No, that woman had one down when we were sitting in the where they bring the prisoners.
Oh yeah,
in.
that was mine. Yeah.
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 Well, that was mine.
Yeah, that was odd as well. We could hear talking in the darkness, couldn't we?
And all
Down
of a
the-
sudden,
yeah.
it just went off, and it was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty good. That was.
Pretty
Yeah.
good, man. That's the only time it's ever happened.
Anything that you can't manipulate yourself,
Yeah.
it's worth
Yeah.
it. Cost. Anything's an
But-
experiment, isn't it? At the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I like. Sorry,
Well-
if you can find out the pattern and when it goes off, you know there's obviously something wrong with that, and that's a bit shit. Don't use that.
But it's like a K2. A lot of people, you know, they poo-poo a K2 these days because obviously it can pick up on every bit of energy or electricity in a building or a fabric of building or someone's phone or someone's smartwatch and this, that, and the other. But if you're in a place like an abandoned ruin and you know that no one's got the phones on or anything like, you know, near it, and then it's actually going to the things you're telling it to go to,
Yeah.
that's
That's a different story.
That's a different story completely.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe, you know, 10% that could be used for an investigation, but the rest of it maybe you can like poo-poo it because of electricity here and there and what's in the walls and what people have got on them and this, that, and the other. So
Well, I've seen people's videos on YouTube, and they got the lights on and all the power's on, and they're walking around. Oh my god, the K2's gone to red, and I'm like, what's wrong with you? You've got all the power on in the building. Of course, it's gone red. It's just like, wow. So,
well, there's a bit in the museum in Stoke where Craig will say you can put your K2 there at any time of the day, and he swears it's just solid concrete under there, and it'll just go. But there's got to be something there to make it go in that certain spot. If there is an paranormal energy there, it won't just stay there, will it? So
no, exactly. Thank you, Tracy, for voting for us all. Here we go. A doctor would call these auditory hallucinations. Cat meows are careless whiskers. I love that. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Ali says, speaking of awards, have you guys got your tickets for the GPN awards at Parameet next year?
you can go first, Mickey.
No, I haven't.
I haven't. We haven't yet.
No.
But I've got to have a word with the Pac-Man, Mr. Neil Packer, because we're supposed to be doing a live recording on the day of like yourselves coming down and have a chat with us and this, that, and the other, and we'll put a video out on the day.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to be doing that anyway. So hopefully we can just walk into the woods for free. I'm not bothered about the food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
So, but we'll definitely be there without a doubt. So
Cool.
yeah,
You do a live podcast, you got that many guests who want to,
yeah. Come and say hello. And
Yeah,
It's
just
very,
pop in, say hello. Yeah, that'd be cool.
very
Yeah.
interesting when they had a few bees down the neck. Well,
well, no, we ain't going to do it on the night. We're going to do it in the day.
yeah, John, people like Laurie and Jones, John.
Yeah, people like Rory and Jones and Kev, they'll probably have a booze, and you, but no one else will.
Even me.
Studgy guts.
Unbelievable.
So, as we're coming to the end of the show, my normal 2 questions at the end are the same for every guest. And last time you answered that your bucket list locations were Alcatraz and Myrtle Plantation. Have they changed?
I would like to say I'd love to go to Myrtle's Plantation because of that TV show what used to be on. I think it was called World's Scariest Places.
Yeah.
A Geordie Black was hosting it. I used to love that program. Linda Blair was the voice from The Exorcist. That was really good.
Not Tony's daughter.
Or Lionel's.
No.
But because of my love of horror, I would love to go to the Stanley.
Yeah.
As well, I'd love to go to the Stanley Hotel. Even if people say it's not haunted, there's always going to be some energies there.
Of course there is.
But I think it's because me being a fan of The Shining, I'd be blown away regardless of anything happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know.
So
There's
I'd
got to be
probably
something scared Steven Spielberg at that time.
yeah, I'd probably say definitely Stephen King. You mean?
Stephen King, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go for the Stanley Hotel.
Nothing's changed, you mean, Mickey?
No, still Alcatraz, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like a bucket list thing. I don't think it'll ever happen. I ain't a very good swimmer.
Get a boat.
Yeah, but I would love to go there.
Yeah,
really would. Be amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you,
Okay.
Mickey? What was is yours still the Dolls, the Doll Island?
Island of the Dolls, yeah, or Waverly Hills, I think, Asylum.
Yeah. We've never
hospital.
done an asylum.
No, Crispin's.
No.
That's where I saw 2 apparitions.
Yeah.
Full colour. Yeah.
I know you talk really highly of Crispin's, didn't you?
Yeah.
A
I
shame
love
that's gone as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It is an awesome
Man, where
place.
we live, we got a place which we've talked about a lot called Ghost Alley.
Yeah.
It doesn't own the corner shop. But people used to walk from the town drunk at night through Ghost Alley, and because it was opposite the wall behind, there's a wall, and behind that is a cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So, but the scariest thing about it goes in a zigzag. So when you go around one, you can't see behind you or in front of you.
Yeah.
They used to hear people running behind them, and they could never see anything. So he got a thing called Ghost Alley. So that was pretty cool. But that's not there anymore, is it? Well, the alley's there now, but it's just full of smackheads.
Yeah, because I went down the town about last year on my bike, and I thought I'll brave it for a Ghost Alley. It was still light, don't get me wrong. So I'm there on my bike pedaling, and I took a wrong turn. I ended up in the like a wood part of it.
Yeah.
There's all glue bags everywhere. I thought I better get out of here. Yeah, but it's a really of a night time. I tell you what, I will not walk through there at night time. No chance.
No, I don't think many places are safe anymore to walk around at night.
No.
Yeah.
No.
To be
like
fair.
I've always said, if you go to doing an urbex or an abandoned place, or even Cannock Chase, now I live on the cusp of Cannock Chase. You know, I have not been there at night yet. Well, I've been there for 8 months. I have done in the past when there's a group of us, but I wouldn't go on my own. I've been there when it's going dark with the dogs, but no, I haven't been there on my own yet. I will, but not just yet, because it is scary. And them woods, they are terrifying at night.
You never know who's around, do you?
No.
Or what?
No, for me,
Pig man.
And the dead that scare me. It's the living.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be face to face with Pigman.
Well,
No.
we come up with an idea. Right.
No, you did.
Well,
Okay.
when we drive to where John lives now by Cannock Chase,
Yeah.
there's all signs saying beware of the deer.
Yeah.
Well, I've asked him to make some signs saying beware of the black-eyed children, beware of the pig man. And the people who are from that area will be going, what the?
Yeah. Beware of Barkman.
Yeah.
The Pigman.
Yeah.
Black-eyed
Slender
children.
Man.
Yeah. Werewolves.
Werewolves.
I'm going to make these signs and just put them around so people driving past go, what the pissing hell? Where are we? it'll make the news, just like the Dolls did. The Dolls when the creepy Dolls was there. I was there that day as well. I was there like that. In lockdown.
You put on there?
Yeah. I went
what's this?
I went looking for him. I couldn't find him.
All these old toys out the loft, there you go.
Yeah, all my Cabbage Patch dolls.
Cable ties, yeah. So Gayla's saying if you stay at the Stanley, request 217.
Write that down, Neil.
Because Gayla's in America.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, it's definitely on my list. One day, I love America anyway. It's like we've just come back from Florida, are we?
Yeah.
And again, Disney Magic Kingdom has got so many ghost stories. It's fantastic.
Yes.
That's the Haunted Mansion and the Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that. I love all that. Absolutely fantastic. I love America.
So what has 2026 got in store for you boys? What's coming up?
Well, we're gonna try and make I'm going to put a bit more effort into promoting us because I don't do anything like that. We just turn up, do a video. I don't edit nothing. There you go. What? Bit like Ron Seal, you get what you're given. I ain't got time for editing, so maybe put a bit more time into that. We'll probably try and throw some investigation. I do want to do quite a few from Cannock Chase because now it's on my doorstep and it's free. You know,
Yes,
so we
yes.
can do different ones there.
Scariest place I've ever been.
Yeah, but yeah, that I've not really thought about it to be honest. But yeah, we do like our haunted pub crawls. We get to a lot. I think our next one's Shrewsbury, isn't it?
Need to come, Mickey.
Yeah, Shrewsbury. Good. What we do is travel to a couple of haunted pubs, tell a couple of ghost stories and history, film it, and have a laugh.
Yeah.
You know, so.
We had a great one, don't we?
Sounds good.
Well, we went to Lichfield 2 weeks ago. There
Yeah.
was me, Neil, Jack, Lorian, Mark Boner,
Yeah.
Amy Cox, Claire from Don't Scare Claire, and David, her husband. And we had a great time.
Right, man.
Yeah.
But some really old buildings out there.
Yeah, some really good haunted history buildings in Lichfield, and then you got the cathedral. It's all cobbled streets. So yeah, we always pick out the ones that have got a bit of haunted history, and we just have a laugh and talk about paranormal all day while getting pissed, basically.
Right.
What could be better?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've always said, Mickey, there is nothing better than having a pint around a roaring fire, talking about the ghost stories, especially if the stories are in the pub you're in.
Exactly.
So there you go. On that bombshell,
On
show 8, Mickey.
Yeah. Funny you should say that. So, guys, how can people get hold of you on your socials, your YouTube, etc.?
Go on, Neil.
Well, we're on YouTube.
Here we go.
You can get our podcast on any good podcast sites, Spotify, Deezer. What else, Sean?
Deezer. Yeah, Amazon,
Yeah.
Amazon,
Apple.
Apple.
Yeah, we're doing a lot better on the podcasts, the audio ones than the actual YouTube ones.
My other podcast does that. My dad's one smashes it every week on the downloads, but not really on the YouTube, to be fair.
Yeah, which is a shame because they're both fantastic podcasts.
Mm.
You know, but like I say, it depends. You got to really promote it and keep on top of it and do it regular and make sure we just do it when we feel like it. You know.
Yeah, the consistency is a key factor.
And it's harder now because I live about an hour away from him now, so
Yeah.
it's how far off. It is when I drive.
He's on his skateboard, Johnny.
So maybe we'll try and do it properly. Get Luke involved a bit more because he does all our voices, and this, that, and the other. So yeah, we enjoy it. That's the main thing. We still enjoy it.
It's exactly if you enjoy it, it's not a job, is it? So
no,
as they say,
we have a laugh. And that's what it should be all about. It's an hobby, ain't it? You know what we do. Like I say, we go out for a day out. It's like now we don't go out at night, really, do we, Neil? It's like when we do the haunted pub crawls, we go out in the afternoon, and do the video in the day, and then basically I'd just put it out on YouTube whenever it's ready. Simple as that. We have a laugh, and that's the main thing.
It's easy.
But we do get invited to some paranormal events. I mean, Russ has invited me to another one, and invited Neil. Whether we go is another thing because he stops there till 4 or 5 in the morning. I ain't got time for that. You know, I want to be in bed for 10.
Yeah.
You know,
it's difficult, isn't it?
This is why this time of year is perfect for us.
Yeah.
Perfect for us. We can be at home, cuddle up in bed in the warmth at a reasonable time. If there's a ghost there, it's haunted, they're going to come out regardless of what the time is.
Exactly. Thank you, Gayla. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, everybody that joined us this evening, that left a comment, that shared it, liked it, etc. And thank you to as well for joining me as well.
No problem.
Always a pleasure, Mickey. Always a pleasure.
It's like talking to your mates down the pub without the beer. So yeah. So yeah, thank you, boys, for coming on again.
No problem,
and have a good Christmas.
Mickey. And you, pal. Thank you.
Have a good Christmas. Enjoy the festivities. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll be in touch very soon.
Yes, pal.
Definitely.
Yeah. Cheers, boys. See you later.
You.
So there we are, guys. What an awesome podcast that was. John and Neil, awesome boys. Go and watch everything they do. Go watch their haunted pub crawls. They are so good. They just they lift your spirits. They're very funny. And yes, just go do it. Just go follow them on all their socials and watch their videos. Thank you guys for watching another episode of this podcast. Thank you so much. Next week we have a festive edition with a few faces that you guys may recognise. We have Carl Hutchinson, Ali Key, Russ Bevan, Andy Moore, Gary Fields, and some other guest possibly. So it's going to be a crazy one. It's going to be a busy one, and you've got to wear a Santa hat. They don't know that yet. So yes, guys, thank you so much. I will see you next week. Hi, Tracy. Bye, Tracy. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, I admit, for everything, and the 99p. Awesome. Thank you, guys. See you next week.